Hey everybody, welcome back. We are excited because we went out and got a hobby box of TOPPS Series 1 2026. This is the 75th anniversary, so we're really hoping to find some surprises in here. Really not a lot to tell you except we were off for a week because, it's not a cheap hobby, so we want to take breaks every now and then, that's for sure. But we did get some packs of cards over the last few days, and right before we went on here to post this video for you guys, we did some sort of recreational side pulls for ourselves, and here's the highlights of that. So just some cards. Probably not all these will get graded, but this is the best of what we've seen so far. And let me just tell you, there's an update in the last card that you want to wait for. So right off the bat, we've got Damian Lillard, refractor. So this is from, I think, the 2021 set. So it's not a rookie, but it is a refractor, and Damian just hit his third straight 3-point championship with the All-Star games. So, I mean, maybe people are looking for this. I think so. I mean, it is just a comment other than that it's a refractor. But then we have Carmelo Anthony, a numbers card. Some of these actually are worth a little more than you'd think. I think they're a nice design. I just know that it's Carmelo in a Lakers jersey, so I don't know where the interest level will be, but I mean, it's a good card, and I love the design. 75 years of the NBA. This is John Morant, and a really nice card. I like the look of it. I don't know how to say his name. Jamie, is it Jock? I feel bad if it is something else. Jaquez Jr. I don't know. It's one of 85. Right there, you can see right there. So, we'll take the temperature and see what's up. Ooh, did I give it away? Jalen Johnson, it is a common version of it. It's not a refractor, but he's awesome. It's his rookie year. We got the rookie badge, so we're hoping that that's something there. This is a Genesis. This is one of the rare pulls you can get out of Mosaic. This is 2024. Geez, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say except that we've gotten a couple Genesises, and they really have a wide range on them. Some of them really don't go for much at all, while some of them are kind of seem to get an extraordinary price. I imagine that we will grade this one. In fact, I'll just put that to the side. That'll probably go. Now, this is Brooke Lopez. I don't know what you call this. I haven't seen this. It's a pretty card. Blue cracked ice I see, but it's got this really nice green texture. There's a color match to the team. So that's pretty dope. Let's take a look here. This is one of 125. So honestly, I don't know where the value level will be, but I think, I mean, especially if you're a Bucks fan, this could be something for you because this is from, yeah, this is a 2024 set. I don't know if we'll get that graded. We might. Look at this. Blast from the past, we got Purvis Short autograph. That's kind of cool. I mean, I haven't heard his name in a little while, but I mean, he was a beloved guy, so I'm excited to get that out. I don't think we'll get this one graded, but I bet there's a fan out there that'll want this right away, and we'll help get that to that person. Check that out. That's a Chrome Allen and Ginter Shohei. Very exciting. We have the regular one, the common version, obviously, in the collection already, but this is just a bonus. May or may not get it graded. Oh, I was kind of bummed about something. Yeah, there's like a little factory damage here. Deal breaker, man. It's got to be in the personal collection now. I mean, that's okay. It's not an ultra rare. It's just mostly cool to have it. It's just kind of a bummer. I mean, I think that there are factory damage programs, and you can actually send that in for a fix. I'm not really sure how that all works, but I think that's something. Anyhow, we got that. Now, this card, I want to let you know right off the bat, it's a Wembanyama card. We found a Wembanyama card, and we made a video earlier about doing a Wemby hunt and how we like to collect him. All true. We pulled a Wembanyama card. Yes, we did not buy this. We pulled it out of a box, and we're very, very excited about it. So hold on to your hats. This is very cool. This, my friends, is a black and gold disco. Some versions of the card call that design a fast break. I believe that's still disco in the Mosaic. Gosh, don't hit me up with evil comments. Be nice. I don't know everything, all right? We're just trying to have some fun. But this is the City Edition, Victor Wembanyama. Beautiful card. It's not often to get black and gold at all. And the disco or fast break design is one of the higher up in rarity and scarcity. Check this out. 3 of 3. Check that out. So we actually took a look around. I looked at Sports Card Pro. I looked at Market Movers. I looked through PSA. I looked on eBay. We found some what you'd call comps, but no evidence of this card. On a list or two, we found what might be this card listed as even existing, but they didn't even say City Edition on them. And they called some of the other ones out for that. We found notorieties that have this kind of combo color and pattern, but honestly, no pictures of this card. Um, I think it's ultra rare. I think the ceiling on it is very high. I think this is comfortably. I mean, I don't want to give too much away here, but just so you know, this is the last night it's spending in our house. We're definitely getting this out to grading and then probably to vault. So I mean, it's probably $1,000 right out the gate. Probably a great deal more graded with a really high ceiling. Like I said, I mean, people, even as we make this video, are loving this guy. His market's getting hotter. He's doing greater. He's really headed down the road of greatness and possibly an all-time legend. So we are so stoked. This might be one of the best cards. Well, it's definitely one of the best cards. It might be the best card. Hard to say. We've got a couple in contention, but especially wherever this is going in the 5-year and 10-year range and beyond that, it easily could become, if it's not already, the greatest card we ever naturally pulled. So, way to go us, huh? Very exciting, man. All right. So without further ado, obviously you can see our beautiful new mat, just to give it a little bit of color, to make it a little less drab in here. Still working on lighting. Sound, okay, all right, we're happy with that. But yeah, we're gonna keep on working, so stick with it, stick with us, and let's get down to it. I didn't have my cool box cutter out. I should have. I didn't even do a good job with that. I'd pretty much just shred it. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get rid of the whole thing in mere moments. But, you know, it's licensed. It's a licensed product. Still going with TOPPS and their license. So it looks like we have a bonus pack. So we'll hand, hang that back for the end, he said, easily, without problem. All right. So I'm going to be honest with you guys about something. So we had made another video. We were excited, and we bought a bunch of cards, and they weren't like top tier level cards or anything. They were kind of a hodgepodge of just stuff that we were finding around town for kind of very arguably cheaper. And I did a whole video with it. It was like the debut of this mat, and I did a corny idea where I had a dealer here, and I said how much the dealer was showing how much it cost us to get all the cards that day, as it was represented in 5 different packs. So we had 5 different quote-unquote hands, and we're going to see the most expensive card we pulled from each one and see if we beat the dealer altogether in terms of did we at least make a profit on the day. Well, number one, I didn't record the sound on the whole thing, so maybe I'll release it soundless at some point, and you can watch my hands wave around like this with no explanation. Maybe when I get sick someday or something. But the other thing was we did not beat the dealer in either case. The best card in every pack was worth $2 or less. They were all worth arguably $2. So I'm not going to waste anybody's time. It's lost to the ages. It's all good, right? All right, so I'll set these off to the side and let's get going. Let's do some rips. We're pretty excited about this. We've heard some good things. We've seen some things. Who knows? There's actually some pretty valuable redemption chases in here. And I'm not going to take a whole lot of time on the commons, guys. I mean, okay, Future Star Kobe Mayo. I'll go back and divide out look at that. That's pretty cool right off the bat. So we just pulled Derek Jeter Retro. I think it's the 1992 Retro, if I'm not mistaken. And that's pretty dope. Mike Yastrzemski. Nice. That is not Carl Yastrzemski. I believe that's Carl Yastrzemski's son, if you guys remember Carl Yastrzemski. Let's see. Oh, please pause. Could you grab me the cards holders? I forgot to bring the card holders over. So the beautiful Sandy We'll bring them over. Thank you. We were doing pulls earlier, as I said, and showed you. Can't go wrong with Vegeta. Oh man, am I gonna make you guys watch this over and over again? I'm gonna try and it's gonna be hard to speed through this whole thing. Obviously, we got a lot of cards to unpack. But we're hoping that, we obviously this is a little bit more expensive box than and like I said, I'm gonna go through and I'll parse out all of the rookies and the better cards and all that. But it's a little bit more money than obviously a blaster, a hanger, a mega. It's well over a little over $100, about $130 to be honest. So it's a risk. Not everybody can even do that, so that's kind of why we use this channel. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people use these channels altogether, just so you can kind of not spend that money, but maybe get a little bit of the feeling of ripping these cards. And I know that's where we came from. We would come home and just watch people rip cards to kind of grind it down, but didn't stop there. We love casino videos as well. It's kind of the same thing, right? So we got a Mookie Betts. That's a cool card. Oh, look, there's Tariq. I got a black foil card of him from Topps Archives, I believe, and it's number 1 in the set. And like I said, it's a black foil. I think it's called foil board, kind of a hologram effect. And we sent that in for grading. I'm actually really looking forward to it. And his name is on a lot of lists right now for people that are potentially going to be traded. And I know the Tigers don't like that. But, we got a backward card. I see it's a 228 out of 399. Riley Green from the Tigers, speaking of. All right. And now, that said, I believe, now I saw this in passing, and I hope I'm not wrong here, but the other night I was watching on Instagram, and there was a report that seemed very official that Justin Verlander had been brought back to the Tigers and was going to do a 1-year contract with the Tigers, and I think that would mean that Tariq is less likely to move. I think that's going to make the bullpen, just the whole staff just sick. So, heads up, Tigers fans. We got Kobe Mayo sitting out there all by himself on an island, so hopefully we can find something here. Get him a few friends. Kuna, I saw Brewers, De La Cruz. Oh, Corbin Carroll. I think he came in second on the Rookie of the Year vote. It was either second or third, but he's great. I like him a lot. Jackson Merrill. Oh, Ken Griffey Jr. wrote the profile on this one. That's pretty, man, imagine being Corbin Carroll. You get a baseball card and then, what does it say? Ken Griffey Jr. Insights. Fast, fearless, and plays like he's been out here 10 years. The kid's legit. I mean, if he made a baseball card, an imaginary baseball card when he was a kid, I bet that's what the back of it would say. Ken Griffey Jr. says. Jimmy Crooks. Aaron Judge. Always good, always good. Josh Lowe. Oh, there's Rhett Lauder, future star. Backwards card, not numbered. We got a refractor. Taylor Trammell. If it's Trammell or something again, sorry, apologies. I don't know every player in every sport. It is embarrassing, though, and that's just a fact of the matter when there's players here that I know I'm getting wrong. Marcelo Mayer. Was he a rookie last year, too? I think he was. Again, man, I get so nervous. I feel like I'm wrong all the time. Luckily, when I go back and watch this stuff, generally I'm hitting like, 900 or so. Otto Kemp. Carlos Cortez. Some of those rookies I've seen already are kind of a good batch. All right, let's see what we got. I can't even see from my angle how long this video is, but hang in there, guys. Kind of still coming down off the WEMBY high. I literally told my wife, I told Sandy that I don't know how I feel about even making a video tonight. I'm kind of in a good mood. I don't really need much more. But I want to get this out there and share that with everybody. And like I said, first thing in the morning, that thing is leaving this house. So by the time you're seeing it, he's gone. But very excited and definitely wanted to share it while it was here. Okay. Got Christian. And oh, look at that. Acuna. Push your star. As you guys can see, well, at least at the time of posting, we're just kind of doing this very loosely. We're kind of adding an element here and there. We're not even on a regular schedule and don't plan to be for a while. We're just kind of doing this for fun. We don't have a ton of viewers. Love of the game, man. We really do just enjoy pulling cards every once in a while. We both collected growing up. And I don't know, had a bit of a health thing you can read about on our Instagram. That's at CK Intercept. And in recovery, I just didn't have any energy, and I felt really bad about not bringing any money. I wasn't working. Oh my goodness. We pulled the Shohei. We got the ticket, the big ticket card.
Sleeve it.
Yep, gotta sleeve it. Trying to be as delicate with it as I can. I believe I don't know the tiers officially. I saw somebody, pull one or two of these, and it reminded me of Contenders brand, if you've ever seen those, and they have I think it starts with game ticket, and then it has season ticket, and then playoff ticket. I don't remember after that. I think it's field ticket, it's Super Bowl ticket, or maybe playoff ticket somewhere in there. I don't know what I've said already, but somewhere in there, that's good stuff. But geez, look at that. That's great. All right. Really can't complain so far. I've been pretty happy. We want more, but at least we're getting some hits here. How do you think they design it? You think you're even allowed more than one Shohei in a box? You got to spread it around. Oh yeah. Now I don't know how everybody feels. I don't think there's that much controversy about it, but let me just say that he's one of our favorites. We got Roki, future star, and we have a little personal collection of him going on. And yeah, I mean him, and you've got Yamamoto, half done right now. And so, I mean, there's just a lot of players to watch. There's a lot of players to watch just everywhere right now, it feels like, in all sports. Maybe it's always the case, but I'm definitely 2024 was such a crazy year in the NFL in terms of new talent, and with trades and everything happening like crazy. Okay, well, that is a common Shohei, but even a common Shohei gets a coat in this house. You want one of all. We want one of all of the commons, so that will go in the collection for sure. And I completely lost my train of thought. Let's see. Fernando Tatis, a Jose Ramirez. Oh, also by Ken Griffey Jr. Maybe he's doing all of them. Sorry if I'm not holding that up, guys. I apologize. I'll do better. Drew Gilbert. I'm kind of curious about this. I don't think this is an alternative. Oh man. So there are image variations in some of the sets, and usually you can tell. Here's a little secret that I've not mastered, but I know about. So down here, there's a code. I believe it's the card code, and I think you could tell. I think it really indicates the photograph version that's being used on the front of the card. And so once you kind of learn the code or are able to tell the difference between one Fernando Tatis, for instance, and another, you can tell which one is kind of considered the more limited image variation one. Some of the ones that are horizontal, I've noticed, including this actually came from a Kiki Hernandez experience that we had, kind of jump out as being unusual. There was another one too. I can't remember who it was, but he was also in a horizontal skew, and it turned out to be the image variation version, which was a lot more limited, and we got good money for it. We didn't know the player that well, as you can tell. so I don't remember who it was. But there's Trey Turner. Ooh, Trey Turner. What do we got? It's game memorabilia. It could be worse, man. I wish I knew what it was. Is it just his jersey? The relics appear on this card. Looks like a jersey swatch. That's great. Okay. This requires the thick card sleeves. Oh, look. I have some, but I thought I had... Oh, I just ran out of them. That's why. When you're doing card pulls, it's good to kind of take a quick look at your inventory because, I don't know, I'm sure I'm not the only one. When you pull something important and you run out of... This is actually a pretty thin, comparatively, for a comparatively thin card for a memorabilia card, I'll tell you. So the regular sleeve would probably work here. But I don't want to push anything into... well, let's just say I don't want to endanger the value of the card. So I don't want to squeeze anything into anything. Even if it's loose a little bit, that's fine. We'll figure that out. But that's a nice card. That's cool, man. I like Trey Turner too, so that's great. Lucky me. All right. Yeah, I keep seeing some pretty decent rookies in here. That'll be nice. We were talking about rookies. We were talking about the Bowman Chrome Draft Mega Box. I think they're like 70, 80 bucks right now. And the reality is they are heavily, if not all, I mean, obviously they're called draft, rookies, prospects. And when you're talking about baseball prospects, you lose me, brother, because you're talking about hundreds of people, and they're gonna, land not only in different cities, maybe from where they're drafted, but in different programs, in different levels of baseball. They're gonna get good, maybe never, maybe in 2 years, maybe in 6 years. There's late bloomers out there. So yeah, it's really tough to follow any of that. I mean, the guy. Okay, so we actually ended up getting these Topps cards from LA Sports Cards on Olive in Burbank, and we like those guys a lot. I'm calling them out. Look at that. It's the 1992 retro Riley Green. And he was kind of mentioning that, that particular set, is really recommended for people that are kind of on their phone quite a bit and really follow all that stuff. And I would not say that was losing a sale. I think that's smart because it would almost be a disappointment. I see some color. It would almost be a disappointment to the common collector who would pull out, just name after name that they didn't know who they are. And then you do research and, these guys are in AA teams. They're in college, all over the place. Some of them, we even pulled a card that was a player from Japan, and he's highly touted and all of that, but we're like rabidly trying to get more information on this guy, try and watch his career. I think he's going to be up for the 2026 draft. I won't go more into that right now. That's boring talk when you've got me who doesn't know. Oh, Luke Keyshawn. You got me who doesn't know that much about what he's talking about. You got Aaron Judge on here, amongst others, of course. I know Jacob Wilson's on there and Bo Bichette was on there too. And we have Kevin Gossman. Gossman? I apologize. Bubba Chandler. Bubba Chandler rookie card. I can't resist. That's a good one. I probably missed some good ones in passing, but other people were like, what? You're including Bubba and not so and such? All right. I think I know that guy, Peyton Tolley. There's Clayton Kershaw. Kumar. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, that's good. Cody Bellinger. Greatest hits. Very cool. All right, we're down to the last 5. That Trey Turner's growing on me over there. Okay, so we got a reverse card right off the top. Is that a good sign? That one's also reversed. That one's okay. Unusual. Okay, so that's a nice shot, unlike the rest. So that's when I go, I wonder if it's an image variation. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. Guess not, right? I guess this is fine. I rehash more of these than you would imagine. Oh, there's a Paul Skeens. In the dark of night, I check and recheck a lot of these cards for value just to make sure I'm not losing anything. Oh, what I was saying is that, yeah, I had been sick. I had gotten very sick, and yeah, you can find out about that whole story. But I was worried about making money, and so one thing that I could do is mine a lot of the cards that I grew up with, and my family was very generous, and they sent them to me in the mail, boxes and boxes, and just from my couch, slowly I started going through, trying to find value, what had accrued value. I might have even mentioned that in another video. Look at that, how that's frustrating, isn't it? I don't like it. We got two of the exact same card back to back. But you know, it was slow going, and some of it was disappointing because a lot of the cards came from the junk wax era. Maybe for another video I'll talk about that, but yeah, it just did not. There was not a lot of value. Oh, look at that. Interesting. What's the story?
But you picked this all
Jackie
up and
Hornum.
right again. Or
That's Sandy telling me that yes, I
right again.
picked everything up, picked up the pieces, but ultimately what happened was, yeah, we started, you know, buying more cards too on the side and cataloging things and created a eBay store. I mean, it's all over the video and description and our Instagram as well and all that stuff. But we just have a lot of fun, man. So Nick Kurtz. And you know, we find good cards that need homes because, you know, people love their favorite players. Sometimes we don't even know who they are, so we like to put everything up for sale that we don't want for our personal collections and hopefully make somebody's day. And help pay bills because there are sometimes a lot of them when you go through the hospital system. But that has been a good experience as well. We were really taken care of by the team at Cedar Sinai and owe them a lot. There's Yoshinobu. Okay, looks like we have Colby Thomas 1992 Retro. I keep saying 1992. I hope I'm right. CWS. They all say CWS. This is 1,345 out of 2026. Miguel Vargas. I don't know, guys. Out of 2026 of them, I don't know that that's going to be jumping off of our shelves. But hey, numbered is numbered, right? And I don't know the rarity of the border type. Sometimes that matters. Kind of always matters, actually. But okay, last pack. Last pack. Thanks for hanging with me and with us. It's always fun to get an opportunity, an excuse, I should say, to buy. Kind of a ridiculous, expensive. What happened over here? Did I go through these? I think so. Yes, I did. So you got to see him again. But we get to live vicariously a little bit just because of this little baby channel we've got. Marcelo here. Did we get that card earlier? I could have sworn. We definitely talked about him. There's another Aaron Judge feature. Okay, winding down. Detroit Tigers. Yelich. All right. Pretty good. Obviously, we have for our grand finale the bonus pack. 4 trading cards between us and infinity, man. Now, I have not had good luck with bonus packs ever. So, expectations low. I believe that is a mojo finish, and that is Wyatt Langford. Got a Bryce Matthews rookie card. Randy Johnson makes an appearance. All right, very cool. Wrapping it up with Francisco Lindor green. and it's of 99. Okay, happy with that. Celebrate with Topps all year long. Subscribe now. Cool, man. Well, that is that. And again, man, check that out. Sick. And we got some Shoheis and stuff. Oh man, this is a cool day. We had a good day. All right. Well, thanks guys for checking us out, tuning in, hanging out. If you've got questions, if you've got comments, all we ask is be nice because we, again, are just doing it for fun. We don't know everything, but we sure are having fun making these when we do make them. And thanks for your patience that we don't really have a set schedule on it, but we do have some really cool stuff coming in the mail. Keep checking back. We've got Panini redemptions coming our way. We've got PSA graded stuff coming our way. This card and some of the other stuff that you've seen, we'll be making a video about them, you know, when they come back in PSA and get their grades. I would say at this time it is February 18th, 19th, something like that. It'll probably be August, but it'll get here eventually, that's for sure. So thanks again for watching. We appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing good. Later.